What's up, funky YouTube, and welcome to episode 7 of my weekly Funk Date. I'm going to talk some Monday motivation. This week's bass player to listen to is Flea, and we'll take a look at the bass line of Ain't No Stopping Us Now by McFadden Whitehead. Going to talk what I've been up to and all things bass and funk. Hope you enjoy it, and if you do, subscribe below. Let's get funky. Today's motivation is an old Latin proverb: if there is no wind, row. I love simple and to the point quotes like this. This motivation picture shows a guy in a rowboat, obviously, and this quote is really similar to the quote we had a couple episodes ago with the Leonardo da Vinci quote. And basically, you just gotta go out and happen to life and not wait for life to happen to you. You cannot expect other people to reach your goals for you. So you're going to have to put your own effort into where you want to go, and that's really the only way you can control your destiny. If the wind won't take you to your goals, row yourself to them. This week's bassist to listen to is Flea. He's a bassist, an actor, and he also is a trumpeter. He played a little bit with Jane's Addictions and Atoms for Peace, but we mostly know him from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. In 2009, Rolling Stone readers ranked him as the second best bassist of all time behind John Entwistle. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012. And he's also the co-founder of Silver Lake Conservatory of Music, which is a non-profit that he co-founded in 2001 for underprivileged children. And I thought that was just really cool, and I'd never heard of that before. So I really appreciate Flea doing that for the people. So all my favorite songs of Flea's are going to be from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And instead of going through it by album, I'm just going to kind of go in chronological order of oldest stuff to newest stuff. So you can kind of figure out what album these are on as well. So to start it off, one of my favorite of their old songs is Get Up and Jump. I really like Fight Like a Brave, and I really got into that song from one of the old Tony Hawk Pro Skaters, which is kind of funny because I also kind of got into Primus, and Jerry was a race car driver in the same video games. So they had good taste in those games. The Higher Ground cover they did of Stevie Wonder's original song, I love that song. And Flea's slap bass line really makes that cover pop out. Some more songs I really like are Breaking the Girl, Funky Monks, Suck My Kiss, Mellow Ship Slinky in B major, Give It Away, Under the Bridge, which I actually do a pretty cool cover of. I'm not sure if I have it up on YouTube, but if I do, I'll link it in the description below. Sir Psycho Sexy, Aeroplane, which has just a great funk bass solo that Flea does, so if you haven't heard that, you need to check it out. It's real funky. My Friends, Around the World, Parallel Universe, Scar Tissue, Other Side, Californication, Road Trippin', By the Way, The Zephyr Song, Throw Away Your Television, Hump the Bump, and Ready Made. And I'll have all these in the Spotify playlist in the link below. So if you want to check them out, they're all going to be there for you to check out in that playlist. This week's bassline of the week is Ain't No Stopping Us Now by McFadden Whitehead. This is a 1979 disco song off McFadden Whitehead's debut album. I actually bought this album for my brother for either Christmas or his birthday one year, and it's a great album, so go check it out. This song hit number 1 on the R&B charts and also went double platinum, selling over 2 million copies. The bassist on this song is Philadelphia International Records house musician Jimmy Williams. He has credits with Tendy Pendergrass, The Stylistics, Patti LaBelle, and a bunch of other people. So he did the work in the studio, and he got credit for it, and he made funky bass lines, so that's pretty awesome. Jimmy Williams, gotta check him out. This bouncy bumping bass line sounds like it's played on a P bass to me. I don't really have any credits or proof of that, but it just sounds like that to me, so that's what I'm going with. I love this song, I love this bass line, everything is feel good, and that you can't keep me down attitude, and I like that. So it will be on the Spotify playlist too, so check it out in the description below. This week's cover video, I did Shade's Trampoline. I honestly know nothing about Shade, but I've been hearing the song a lot, and I dig the vibe, and I love the melody, so I decided it was time for me to cover it. So, they're an indie pop group out of Washington, D.C., This song came out in June 2018. The video is pretty trippy that they have out of it, so I'm going to put it in the description for you guys to check out. I really got into this cover. You can see in the two videos that I kind of stack on top of each other that my head is kind of in unison grooving to this song. So check out my cover in the description and check out their trippy video in the description as well. This week I also released on YouTube the 8th track off my freshman orientation album, and that song is called Elevated Fidelity. This is sort of a melodic jazz sad song with a rock part in the middle that's kind of like a bridge that kind of brings it all back together. I just really like the melody of this song, and I like how it interacts with the strings and the piano, and it just turned out really cool in my opinion. So go check it out in the description below, and I'll be posting more next week. Video games. I've been playing a lot of NBA 2K, or I haven't really been playing a lot of it, but that's all I've really been playing. Last night I actually powered up the Super Nintendo and played Super Mario RPG for about an hour and a half, which is one of my favorite video games of all time. So I was pretty pumped and pretty nostalgic last night, and it was a good time. Next week, I gotta do a new cover video. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do at this point. I'm going to be uploading the studio version of Don't Tap the Keg on Tuesday, which is the 9th and final song off of Freshman Orientation. And this is a rock, tapping, funk slapping, bridge solo, sort of funky fusion song that I really enjoy and I really like playing live. And a lot of people like hearing me play it live, so it's always a fun to play. So let me know what you want to see. Check out all the links in the description. And I will see you next week. Stay funky. Peace. Hey, this is Professor John. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up below and leave a comment. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're interested in some free music of mine, please check out my website, www.professorjohnmusic.com. Also, I'm active on social media, especially on Twitter and Instagram, so if you want to leave me a message there, I'll be sure to get back to you shortly. Alright, thanks, and stay funky.